We are all doing this together. We are all working together on this thing. Nobody is doing this in isolation, even when it feels very lonely and you feel like nothing in your old life makes sense anymore. There's a reason for that, and there's a time for that hermitage where you're coming into your inner self and your life is transforming. And when you come out the other side of it, you're going to have new tools, you're going to have new practices, you're going to have met new people to support the level you're at now. But that period can feel very isolating. But it's so important to remember that you are a part of a group of people that are waking up through the activation of meeting your soul in another body. And that's what this is. And if you're new to the journey, your soul chose to wake up at this time, this incredible time when massive transformations are taking place, because you needed to be able to access higher levels of consciousness and to ground it into the physical earth right now. That's what you're actually doing. And those who have been on this journey longer paved the way, broke the ice for those who are coming online now, having these activations now. And that is a beautiful thing, because those who have been on this path longer help those who are newer. But the thing is, those who are waking up now also help those who have been on this path longer shift and come into that inner union more easily. The energy previously was very dense and thick. Now things happen at lightning speed. So that's why it really doesn't matter how long you've been on this thing. And it's no judgment of whether you're doing the work or not. If you have been on this path for 20 years, 30 years, 10 years, that energy was very sluggish before. And it's been moving in since 2012. It's been moving in, but since 2020, everything has just exploded open. And there were so many twins that woke up at that time and that met their other self. And we've had such massive heart openings since that time, and everything has turned upside down. And we know what that looked like in the 3D, right? But this was happening energetically too. So that's to say, 1, you're not alone. 2, we're helping each other backwards and forwards. Those who have been on it longer and those who are new, we are helping each other. You woke up because of the people that paved the way, but the people who paved the way are able to accelerate their process because of you, and you taking this seriously and not having to just move through this thick, sad, depressing relationship where you think, oh, this is just my life, and being in that victim energy, like so many were for so long. You're able to take charge, you're able to get that information and implement it very quickly, and it's affecting the collective. It's affecting those who have been on it longer. Suddenly, they feel the need to show up, to change their life, to start to move into a more empowered version of themselves out of nowhere. So this is beautiful work. But the counterpart of that is that it also affects it each time you choose to stay in that victimhood. Each time you choose to look outside of yourself for validation, when you are feeling that vulnerability, and instead of allowing yourself to feel that way, to sit in it, and to let it move through you and come out in whatever way it needs to. And instead of doing that, You turn to that psychic reading for answers. You turn to that tarot reading. You reach out to your other self for comfort. Each time you are doing that, you are choosing fear over certainty, over truth, over your own power. And that also affects the entire collective. If every single person who is on this journey chose their power and truth over the fear in those moments of weakness and vulnerability and feeling not enough and looking outside of themselves instead, if every single person chose, no, I'm bringing it back to self. I know I am on this path. I am opening my heart even wider. I am shining my light even brighter. I know what this is, and I am calling back my power in this moment. If we all chose that, can you imagine the massive heart opening all of us would experience from that choice? And that choice is your choice, and that is how powerful you are, and that's how important it is to continue to go within and go deeper. That is how you become stronger. That is how you are grounding in this connection and standing in your sovereignty. And that is that process that will shift you, that will transform you, but also transform the entire planet. If you need more help, my website is there. My one-on-ones are there. I so enjoy meeting with you, the people that have come in to talk one-on-one. Everyone is such a beautiful soul, and I really feel so honored to be able to connect with you.